Mr. Peterson, my name is Greg Leach. I'm salesperson here at Quality Imports. Thank you for coming in, and we talked a little bit about the car you were looking for. And after seeing what your needs are, I think the Corolla is going to be your choice. The new Corolla is the 10th generation. Comes standard with more equipment than it ever did, especially the Star Safety, which is vehicle stability control, traction control, your side airbags, your side curtains, and your ABS. As we come in, you also have your side airbags, side curtains. One of the nice things about the Corolla, obviously, is you have the size you wanted that you told me for your family. Gets up to 38 miles per gallon on the highway for your family. As far as comfort, you have the tilt and telescoping steering wheel. You have power windows, power locks, power doors, cruise control, and keyless entry on the LE. And as your wife was telling me, she didn't really want the roll-ups or anything like that. So I really think that the LE trim level is going to be the level for you. We do have one trim level up we don't have here at the store right now, and it does come with a power seat if you choose to in the XLE. One of the nice features, though, is that our seat now has horizontal movement, not just vertical movement. There's a little pump right here, so you're going to pump it up or pump it down, because obviously you at 6'2" and your wife at 5'4", it's going to be a big difference. But what I'd like you to do is step in the car and see how roomy it is in the driving section. What I did want to show you is with the seat all the way back, you do have a tilt and telescoping steering wheel. So ease of drive, the ergonomics of how you sit and stand are going to be really easy. You have at your fingertips, you have your lights, your wipers, your cruise control, and then of course we've got a single disc changer for your family to listen to music. We've got your power windows, and you can turn your vehicle stability control on and off here. What I'd like to do now is to show you some of the room we have in the trunk. We have a large trunk area with a 60-40 fold-down split. So those times when you run to the store, maybe your son, you told me, surfs, puts the surfboard in the car instead of actually on the back. We have the insulation all around. Obviously it knocks down the road noise for you. And one of the nice features they've done is they've moved the fold down for your seats here in the trunk. They used to have them inside, and of course people can break in through the glass and then get into your trunk. Now what you do is you pull here, come over here with me, and you lay your seat down, and of course your opening is for your 60 or your 40, depending on whether you want two people sitting in it or one. You do have 3 shoulder harnesses in the back, not just 2, and a lap belt. So you told me over and over how much your family safety really means to you. You have 4-wheel anti-lock brakes. As we look at the sticker, this one has what's called an EBP package. And a lot of people don't understand what that is. What they've done is Toyota's taken this package, and it was $495, but they discounted it $395, so you're only paying $110 for your QA package. We did add ToyoGuard at the port. I'm going to go over what ToyoGuard has in just a minute for you. What I'd like you to do, though, is I want to grab the key. We're going to go for a little test drive. Any questions or you might have for me, we're going to answer them for you in just a minute. So come on, let's go for a little ride. All right, what I'd like you to notice, one thing is what we talked about earlier, because you and your wife obviously are different heights. Again, you have both telescoping and tilt. You have the fingertip cruise control. It is a progressive cruise control. I'm going to explain that to you in just a second. You do have your wipers, and you do have an interval. You do have your lights. Now, I know you wanted the fog lights, but that only comes in our Corolla S, and we can drive one of those in a minute if you'd like, but right now we're just going to kind of concentrate on this. As we look at the layout of the dash, you have your stereo, single disc changer, we have your climate control, very easy to see, very easy. It's wide, so whether your fingers are small or big, it's easy to get a hold of the fan, the air conditioning. Underneath that we have a MP3 hookup, you have your clock, storage for your phone, a 12-volt adapter. We do have plenty of storage. You have the dual glove box, which is one of my favorites because you don't have all the junk laying around that you normally would. You have your cup holders, 2 cup holders in the center section. You have bottle holders in the doors, 2 cup holders in the back. You do have your dome lights, easy to reach. You do have your mirror for after you go to lunch. You want to clean that stuff out of your teeth. And again, with the height adjustment of you and your wife, you have the shoulder harness that adjusts up and down. Peterson, you told me you really enjoyed the test drive, and you're wondering how we got so much horsepower out of the small engine. This is a dual VVTi, variable valve timing engine with intelligence. We have ABS, and one of the nice things what I want you to see is the layout of the vehicle. If you look, all the fluid containers, not only are they clear, but you can see the whole container. Now, obviously you can see if you're low on your fluids, or if it's been contaminated. These do have iridium tip spark plugs, so your first tune-up's going to be well over 100,000 miles. You have the long range coolant, so you won't be changing that for your first 100,000 miles. Your fuses are all centrally located. As you see, it's just an easy layout because sooner or later we know that all cars are going to need some kind of work. The less the mechanics have to pull out and work on, the less time they're going to have working on your car. So obviously we want to keep the total cost of ownership down. And with the great insurance rates from all the safety features I talked to you about, the great fuel efficiency, and then the low maintenance, that's going to give you the car that I think you and your family asked me about and that we talked about. Mr. Peterson, here are the keys to your new car. I want to thank you very much for coming in and seeing us and giving us an opportunity to serve you. All right, come on, let's go for a ride.